What is up? And welcome to my next and possibly final save on FC26. A couple of weeks ago, you seen us somehow finish our West Ham in 3 seasons, getting them the Champions League. I have continued that save a little bit, but I haven't really done much to it. But we're here at AD Ceuta. I don't know. It's a team in the Liga High Promotion. On this game, they are rated the joint worst, but I think overall they are the worst because of the players they have. We've set up tactics. We've got our 4-2-1-3 formation. I'll show you the contract situation now because this is how dire and how bad this team is. We have 4 loanees, but we have 21 players whose contracts expire at the end of this season. Now, some of them will get negotiations because it ties into the rules. The first rule of this save is I can only use youth academy players. I can only promote academy players. Every player I get has to be from the academy. And the second rule, and which will make this harder as our goal is obviously to win the Champions League, hopefully with this team inside a certain amount of seasons, is I must sell my top goal scorer and top assister at the end of every season. So no matter what, I'm going to have to feed young players into the team. So I'm going to have 3 or 4 backups, a couple of them out on loan, a couple sit in the academy. I'm going to have to try my hardest to hopefully build a team strong enough to where when we lose a player, there's already a couple of players there ready to move up the ranks and hopefully win the Champions League. After a couple of seasons, if I don't see the Champions League being as realistic, probably doing the domestic treble might be more of an option for us. And the academy doesn't look the greatest. 2 keepers, we have a 6'7" goalkeeper and a 5'10" keeper. In the academy, we have a really bad left back, really bad left mid, a really bad cam, and a really bad American winger. And with a budget of 980 grand, sorry, pardon me, we might have to sell players in order to potentially sign players, especially to an academy where we're only going to have 1 to 2 scouts for this first season. So yeah, without further ado, I don't know who our first game of the season is. I'm going to make sure we do the pre-season just so we get a bit more money for the academy. And yeah, I'll see you for the first game of the season, hopefully with a couple of youth players that could potentially be useful and be used in this first season. And my hope is it's hopefully one of these wingers that I have here get most goals or assists because I kind of want them out of my club for money. Alright, first game of the season against Real Valladolid. I butchered that name and I don't even care about it because I don't know how to pronounce the Spanish team names. They play a 4-2-3-1. I don't really care about that. It doesn't matter. Our objective this season is plain and simple. Don't finish 17th or lower. I feel like probably is an achievement with this squad. It's better than what it was at the start. We have changed positions. Some players have went up in ratings. Thankfully, I have no good youth academy players to promote because I don't know players' ratings. But this is the team, and we're hoping for these 2 to get the most goals and assists. Don't want to sell them. Don't want to sell my 2 wingers because they're young and they are very good for this league. Let's just get into this match. I don't know what to expect. I don't care about the results at the moment, not this first season. It is just getting youth academy players in the door and hoping that we can do a good enough job to get, I think, our loanees the most goals and assists. That's the only job we have. Anner, Asir. And here's one of the youngsters. The singer, he's on loan from Las Palmas, who's in this league. And Nur, that's a floater and a half. And that's a brilliant header. Well, one of the players I don't want to sell, sure, is the player with the first goal this season. It's a brilliant start. We're 1-0 up, but that should be our striker, not our left wing. But it's a it's a fantastic start, but this game hasn't really been anything exciting except that one attack. It's just kind of been stable, which is weird because I didn't think Ultimate AI would do this. And short to Bass, we should soar, but Fernandez is there. I mean, this just seems easy. This seems a bit too easy. I mean, he's all alone. You don't give a striker all that space. Like, we're 2-0 up, but it shouldn't be this comfortable. Spice on us saying. Matos. We like attacking fullbacks. Or wing backs. That's to lack. It's a good save, but they're not really challenging us, are they? Diamande to Arsenal. I see you. Fernandez gets away from one, takes a shot. Oh, this is turning out to be a riot. This is turning out to be a riot. Okay, Bass's stamina is horrendous. We'll make that change now. Take Bass off. To the Fuente. To Kone. To Fernandez. They clear it. We want to recycle it. Where the hell are you going, Iscles? Iscles. I mean, that's a good from Punchiao. Okay, they are through here with Peter. Oh, that's a brilliant tackle, Cantero. That's a brilliant last-ditch challenge. Wrong, and it's a penalty. Miss, and it's probably a free shot. That's a good parry. Why did we clear it? What? Okay, well, they couldn't score from that. We gifted them a chance at the end. Can't say there wasn't a chance. And they shot it straight at the keeper, who was only just getting up. It's a winning start to the season, of a season where I don't want to be near the top of the league. I just want the youth players. Halfway through... No, I should say halfway. The end of October. We're against Cultural. I'm just going to call them Culture. They are perfectly symmetrical at 67 rated. Which is nice, but they have lost their last 3 games as well. They're a balanced team of a 4-2-3-1. We haven't been on the best form ourselves. We're sitting one place behind them, having lost 5 in a row and drawing our last match. So we're probably in worse form than these lot. There has been an issue of, for some reason, certain players getting game time and others not. No youth academy players as of yet, but we do have a couple of academy players. I'm going to show you these whenever we get to the games. You can see here The first scouting brought us Mike Cabrera, not the greatest, but with enough game time should be good enough for next season. Di Stefano, the exact same as Cabrera. Not good enough, but good enough for hopefully next season onwards to at least get some game time. The same again for the right back. But actually, a good cam, a good left wing, and a good right wing, two of which probably will be looking to get promoted to the first team, and I will do that for the 1st of January and instantly loan them out, because I think that's the only way I don't affect their potential by too much, and they get crucial game time. It's match day 11, and we haven't been too good. We've won two matches. We've lost 5 and we've drawn 3. It hasn't been the greatest of seasons so far, but we didn't expect it. Our team is one of the weakest, and it might only get weaker as I'm already tired of doing contracts. We have about 200 grand to our name, and I'm trying to sign more youth players from Japan, Ivory Coast, and Jamaica, DM, striker, and left back, respectively. It's nice. Campagna, he's not the quickest. He should be good enough passing-wise to make the difference. Oh my goodness, I know. That was a horrendous attempt to pass. Oh, we're going to go back up. Odoya, Alamin to Fernandez. So very weak pass, and that's a very bad pass. But Campagna is there, and he'll play, sure. He'll find Bass, who tried to find Asir. Couldn't quite, but Bass will win it back. This time he'll find Bass. He'll find Asir. Saying the names, that sounds too similar for my brain to comprehend, even though one has a B and the other one doesn't. Alright, Lack, you need your pace badly to be upgraded, but thankfully for you, there's rain. You actually have a chance to keep the ball in play. Right, I see her. Wait for him more. Oh, it's a beautiful. More to Bass Fernandez. And not for the first time this episode, Bass has, Fernandez even has scored a rebound. His 5th goal in 9 games. You can tell we are quite struggling for goals at the moment. Alright, we're going to make changes now. De Fuente and Kone come on. And Kone instantly with defensive duties. And now, maybe attacking duties if we can get out with Anur. I don't know why I say Amor. Anur. Couldn't do anything. Okay. Nice, Lack. Kone. Bass. Find De Fuente. De La Fuente. Okay, I think that was a bit too hard there, Bass. I think maybe you just put a bit too much power on that pass. Okay, it's good enough. Pass to Kone, we'll go backwards. Ilesius. I guess. Ilias. Like, Anur. I mean, there's nobody really in space. Bass Fernandez! Well, we played patiently. And that, thankfully, is 2-0. Because I do have a feeling these guys would have got a massive chance in the next couple of minutes. De La Fuente. Matos, this is brilliant. Matos back. to De La Fuente. It's off. A defender beats the keeper, but there's a defender pretty much close to the line. But it's a 2-0 win. It's our third win of the season. And we're now up to 12 points after 11 matches. As long as we're not in the bottom 6, that's all I care about. A round of 32 conquest against 14th in La Liga, Girona, who doesn't look like they have the strongest team, to be honest. Obviously owned by the Blue Group, Man City's group. They have Lamar, who once obviously of Atletico Madrid. I think he's in his early 30s now. And okay, that's a massive issue, as well as an injury blow to one of our centre backs. That is a massive issue. Okay, well, Zazar can't play. He is not fit enough. Can anyone play Cam? Okay, I guess we're going to put an extra winger on. Well, it's going to be a reworked team. Guess we're going to have to play the ever-degrading 34-year-old. At the start of the match, at least. Campagna, we'll put him in. Put him in. Okay, well, it's a really, really reworked squad against Girona. But we're going to see what we can do in the Copa de España. Dropping a key player, more like player fitness, is non-existent. Girona, come to our ground. We just have to hope we can hold our own. We have one more game before the end of the month, and that is against Real Sociedad's B team. We haven't been doing too bad in the league. We've gotten more than a couple wins now since you last seen us play. Haven't been the worst. Oh my goodness, this team is popping it around. What do you expect? This is the La Liga standard. Ron Beltran. What a name. That's good. Oh, Christian. Slick move. Casillas. Play it up. De La Fuente could be... well, has a chance to get through, but they've got Bissek. How have Girona got Bissek? Christian. Anor on the right again. This time chips it in. Back stick. De La Fuente can't get there. Ilskis can't get there either. Christian. This time we get to Ilsius. To Matos. To Bass. Christian. Kone! And it's 1-0! Home advantage at its finest. And we lead Girona. 2 players in my start. I must have 3 players from the academy that are academy graduates in my starting 11. Or I must have 2 in my starting 11. And they have to stay in my starting 11. And then when I... just so then it's fair. The whole plan is to get a full academy 11 of academy graduates, but I can sell ones off. It's all about... oh, Kone can't put it straight at the keeper. You can't put it straight at the keeper. If you're going to put it straight at the keeper, you've got to put more power on it. It's 5 minutes and we are pressing like stabbed rats, and maybe we shouldn't be pressing. You've got 2 minutes left. I think they were saying Christian is man of the match, and I wouldn't be upset with that. Now, Reda. That's brilliant passing. Brilliant dribbling even. Kone has to cut back. He doesn't have the stamina. Reda out on the wing. cutting back in. He's went backwards. Referee. The match is over. You can blow the whistle now. We'll get one more time to take a shot off. Christian. Oh, it's so close. But it's a corner. Is there another time to get a goal? No, there won't be. Hernandez couldn't win his duel. But we've knocked Girona out of the cup. They couldn't make it out their entry round, the round of 32. Ours was the first round. This was the second round. And it's a win for the second division side. Alright, we're at the end. We lost. Unfortunately, to bottom side Real Sociedad B team. But, I mean, we're sitting 13th in the league. Probably about where we should be. And I have come to the realization. Folks, we are not going to be selling our best goal scorer and or best assister. I think that can be for a different challenge, for a different team without the rules of the academy players. But the rules of the academy will still stick. I'll just revamp it to where next season I must have at least 2 players in the starting 11 at all times. The season after that will be 4, then 6, then 8, then 10. I must have at least a minimum of those numbers. I just think it's kind of pointless having that rule into this one. If it was a regular career, like taking a team that's in the bottom of Serie A in real life, that was close to relegation, so like a Fiorentina, to the Champions League, or at least a stable team after 5 seasons, like a 5-year career mode of realistic stuff like that, that would make more sense. But for this one, it's just getting youth academy players in the door. I mean, at the moment, you can see here, we've got a couple of brilliant youngsters. We found us Ivory Coast left wing, brilliant potential, and a left mid with brilliant potential from Jamaica when we were scouting left backs. You can also see the potentials of the other players have gone down drastically because I had them on a development plan. I've now taken them off, and they've actually stayed quite kaput. But there are 2 players I am going to promote for getting game time out on loan this season, to then hopefully be in the squad next season as our 2 players of choice. Because I'm going to need 2 players. It means I might have to sell a couple players, which is fine. It might look like Shore might have to step away from the team, or we might have to make this guy the left wing, make him right wing, or probably better, striker. But that has been it. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for just a regular academy team. Pretty much an Academy to Glory series. Can we take this team, who are the worst in the league in terms of rating, all the way to the top for the Champions League? Peace.